Hi, this is Rajiv Kumar Luv and I welcome you to this video. In this video, I'm going to give you 5 practical ways to influence people. In most of my videos, I try to give you simple tips that are usable and useful to you in your day-to-day life. So let's dive right in. Number 1, take the name of the other person as often as you can. The sweetest sound to anyone is their own name. And when you take their name, they feel good about it. They like you, they love you, and it becomes easier to influence them. So, whenever you communicate with another human being or you converse with another human being, whether it is at work or whether it is at home, use the name of the other person as often as you can. If you do that, you will find that they are also eager to do whatever you want them to do. Number 2, give sincere compliments. The most important need of human beings is to be praised, to be valued, to be appreciated, to be validated. And when you give a compliment, you actually fulfill that need. When you give a compliment, you actually boost the self esteem of the other person and they feel good about themselves. But when you give a compliment, remember one very important thing, that your compliment has to be sincere, because if it is not, then it is going to backfire. So when you give a compliment, people remember it and it becomes easier to influence them. Number 3, find similarities between you and the other person and then point it out to them. We are different in hundreds of ways. And if we focused only on that, we would never have friends and we would never even get married. So it's only when we find out the similarities we come closer and we bond with each other. And when this bonding happens, people get influenced. People get influenced. I remember an instance. I was giving a presentation about my training services to a senior HR person in a company. And as I was giving the presentation, I was thinking all the time, where have I seen this guy? Where have I seen this guy? And then a few minutes later, suddenly I recall that I and he had attended a residential yoga camp together some years back. So I stopped my presentation and I told him, Dr. Gupta, if you remember, 3 years back, we both did this residential yoga camp at Santa Cruz. And he said, Oh, it's you. I said, Yeah, that's me. So he picked up his intercom and called his assistant and he told him, Rajiv is known to me. Go and discuss with him and finalize some program for our people. One similarity and the job is done. You can find out many kind of similarities. For example, maybe you went to the same school together, maybe you both like the same kind of food, or maybe you both have a favorite author, or you have the same way of looking at things, or even you can be from the same town. In a local train, I've seen it happen so many times. There are these two guys, and they look at each other, and they talk. Are you from Kerala? Are you from Kochi? He said, yeah, I'm also from Kochi. And then they start a conversation as if they were old buddies. So find out the similarity between the other person and you, and then point it out to them. And when you do that, they get influenced. Try it, it works. Number 4, ask open ended questions. There are two kinds of questions: closed and open. Close ended questions are questions which can be answered only in yes or no. Open-ended questions are which cannot be answered in yes or no. You have to give an explanation. For example, if I asked you, do you like this video? Well, you can say yes or you can say no. But if I asked you, what do you like about this video? Now, you cannot answer it in yes or no. You will have to give an explanation. When people give an explanation, they are actually coming out with their feelings. And when people come out with their feelings, they get influenced. So ask open ended questions. Number 5, use the mirroring technique. This technique is based on the principle that people love being around people who seem similar to them. They are not similar but seem similar. So if you can give the message to the other person that you are like them, they get influenced. Now, how do we do this? By mirroring. And what exactly is mirroring? It is matching or copying the other person. So what do we match? Well, you can match the postures, sitting posture or the standing posture. You can match the gestures. You can match the facial expressions. You can match the head tilts. You can match the breathing patterns. You can match the tone of voice. You can also match the speed of talk. A very interesting thing happens when you match or copy the other person. He or she doesn't think that you are copying them, but they feel, oh, he is so like me, and they get influenced. This is the most powerful technique to influence somebody even without speaking. I think the most natural thing to do is to mirror the other person. If you see a child, you know, it will smile when the mother smiles. It will frown when the mother frowns. And I think that's a very natural thing to do. So go out and mirror people and have some fun and see how you can influence people. So there you have it, the 5 practical ways to influence people. Let me recap them for you. Number 1, take the name of the other person as often as you can. Number 2, give sincere compliments. Number 3, find similarities between you and the other person and then point it out to that person. Number 4, ask open-ended questions. Number 5, use the mirroring technique. So if you found this mini session of some value, I'm sure you are going to love my workshop on effective communication skills. To organize my workshop for your people, you can call me on 09820247255. You can also visit my website at www.rajivkumarluv.com. So before I log off, I have a few important things to tell you. Number one, you can click to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you keep receiving great videos like this. Number two, I want you to leave your comments and questions below this video. Number three, I want you to press the like button if you found some value in this video. I also want you to share this video with your dear and near ones who could also benefit from this. So thanks for watching this video. I will be back with yet another video. Until then, keep smiling, be happy, and take care.